All right, here it says write an equation that passes through these points. So in order to write an equation in slope-intercept form, you need to know the slope and you need to know the intercept. So if you want to do it in this way, you first need to find the slope. So remember, the slope is the difference between the y's. So I'm going to label my points x, y, x, y. Okay, so I'm going to subtract the y's. I'm going to do 12 minus 8. So these are my two y's, and then I'm going to subtract the x's, negative 1 minus 4. So if you notice here, I'm taking my two y's and I'm subtracting them. I'm taking my two x's and subtracting them. And when I do that, 12 minus 8 is 4. Negative 1 minus 4 is negative 5. So the slope is negative 4/5. So now you can find the y-intercept. To do this, you just use one of the points. So I'm going to use the x is 4, y is 8, 1. This one right here. And then my slope is negative 4/5. So I'm going to substitute those into my equation here. And so when I do that, I have 8 equals negative 4/5 times 4 plus b. When I multiply that, negative 4/5 times 4, remember you just multiply straight across. So that is negative 16ths over 5 plus b. And then when I move the x, or move everything over to the other side, I'm going to add 16/5 to 8. So it's 8 and 16/5 equals b. Now, if I want to change that to a fraction, just to clarify how that's done, remember you have to have the same denominator. So if I want to change this so it has a denominator of 5, I need to multiply it by 5 over 5. It's like I'm multiplying it by 1. So this is the same as 40 over 5. And I can take that 40 over 5 and add it to 16 over 5 and get 56 over 5. So this is my b. So finally, I do have my slope. My slope is negative 4/5, and my y-intercept is 56/5. So I just substitute those into the equation. Y equals mx plus b. So y equals negative 4/5 x plus 56/5. And there you go. Let's try another one. So here, again, I'm given 2 points. So I'm going to label them x, y, x, y. I'm going to subtract the y's, so negative 2 minus 0, and subtract the x's, negative 4 minus 4. So you see negative 2 and 0, negative 4 and 4. I'm subtracting them. When I do that, negative 2 minus 0 is negative 2, and negative 4 minus 4 is negative 8. A negative divided by a negative is going to be positive, so my slope is positive, and 2/8 is the same as 1/4. So once you have your slope, you pick one of the points, whichever one. I'm going to pick this one. It looks a little easier. So my x is 4, my y is 0, and my slope is 1/4. So when I do this one, when you multiply across to multiply 1/4 times 4, I get 4 over 4, which is the same as 1. And then when I subtract 1 from both sides, I see b is negative 1. Now that I have the slope and the y-intercept, I can substitute those into the final equation here. So it would be y equals 1/4 x minus 1. And that is that.